All right, y'all. Go ahead. Hit the like. Hit the sub. It's Magoo. Oh, man. I said, I'm going to just wait. And I'm going to soak in these fights. And I went out. I almost missed that main event, man. I almost missed that main event. Because I was trying to get back in on time. I had to go outside for a bit. I got out. I got back in. And, after I got everything done, I was like, all right, fuck it. I was getting the food. I got here. The walkouts were coming on. Holy smokes. Yo, I called it, yo. I fucking called it. I said this shit. I said, yo, the person that beats Duplessis, right? The person who beats Duplessis is going to be a very technical, very skilled martial artist. I called that shit. And off the record, I did pick Duplessis to win. Because I always go with the champ. You feel me? I wasn't sure that what was being done by Chimaev was being done at that high of a level. You know? You never see it. It's always a nail and hammer type thing. Well, tonight, or should I say last night, Chimaev was definitely the hammer. And it's crazy because Duplessis, for all that he did, at the end of that shit, it's like, damn, bro, where was that fight at? Where was that dog at? I felt like that shit was, I don't care what nobody say, but this is just another example in a long list of examples of why wrestling is the dominant martial art. Wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Excuse me. Let me put this shit in its final fucking form. Jiu-jitsu in its final form. Jiu-jitsu in its final form. Not Brazilian jiu-jitsu. American jiu-jitsu. American jiu-jitsu. Yes, I fucking said it. American jiu-jitsu. And hell, if you really want to, listen, because when you think about it, you got quite a bit of Greco-Roman involved here too. But nonetheless, jiu-jitsu in its final form is what you are seeing now. You are seeing this. You see, my man K. Ruotolo was putting it on motherfuckers, right? He been putting it on motherfuckers lately with that shit. Yo, Chimaev, the same fucking thing, bro. It's the same shit, yo. I swear to God. Yo, jiu-jitsu in its final form, yo. You are seeing this shit. I ain't gonna lie. That shit's sexy, yo. Yo, that pressure, that smothering pressure, yo. Yo, listen, when we do takedowns and shit, when we going and stuff like that, or we doing ground and pound, like, we talk about that smothering pressure game, MC always refers to himself as like the meat grinder. But for real, when you see like that smothering pressure, yo, like me, I'd be like, well, I'm blind, so I gotta stay attached. Yeah, motherfucker. You like Braille out here. Yeah. That's what it is, baby. That wrestling, that jiu-jitsu in its final form. Yo, that shit lethal, bro. That shit is, the pressure. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I felt for Duplessis in there. I saw him when he was turning his head and putting his shit close to the body and shit. And fucking, yo, I was like, yo, you know how many Thursday evenings I spent doing that shit? Coach Ant with that motherfucking crucifix, boy. Word. Even Jason getting me in that crucifix. Yo, I swear, bro, that shit, yo, it's nasty, bro. That shit was nasty work. Yo. Oh, my goodness. Yo, I love that shit. I love seeing jiu-jitsu in its final form, yo. I love that shit, yo. That shit is fucking amazing, yo. Yo, Yo, jiu-jitsu in its final form, bro. This that George Gracie. That George Gracie, he like that shit. You feel me? See, Elio ain't like that shit. Elio ain't like wrestling. You feel me? Elio ain't like wrestling. Like he wasn't with it. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's that jiu-jitsu in its final form, man. Like, and then you throw the leg locks in there with that shit, yo. For real, this grappling art is really becoming super sophisticated by the day. When you add shit like this in there, like just think about it, the wall wrestling, like the pressure with the back take, the doghouse, yo. And I had asked Coach about that before, right? I had asked Coach about that before. Yo, see, I called this shit, man. Like, I'm just talking about technique from what I saw, like, cause I had asked about that before. It was a fight I saw. And I seen a guy wasn't necessarily going for the back. So I'm like, why wouldn't he go for the back? And it's like, he's staying with it. But I see it. It's like, yeah, like, it's like the doghouse drill, like, staying with it, like, having that option. Not necessarily taking, you feel me? Like, not rushing in there. Like, everything was patient. It was cool. Like, you just able to just harass the guy the whole way through. Like, before you know it, the round is over. Like, this shit was crazy. Like, the ignorant ass motherfucking fans that would never step their lazy asses into a fucking gym. The neck beards out there. These motherfuckers want to boo and shit. So now you got the ref got to step in and provide a little entertainment, all stand up and shit. Man, come on. What's wrong with you, Mark Goddard? Like, you want to stand Kazza or break it up? Motherfucker, you watching a gym right now. You watching a masterpiece right now. Like, what? Yo, we talking about holding people down, bro. You know how hard that, first of all, that's what the martial art is. Controlling the person. That's the power. Controlling the person. And you mean to tell me that motherfuckers can't appreciate that? Bro, if he hold a motherfucker to the ground, if you can hold a man to the ground for 25 minutes, yo, you must be from heaven, bro. Yo, you got to be something else. Yo, you could pin a human being to the ground for 25 minutes? Yo, what the fuck? Yo. With that said, I'm trying to pin people to the ground. You feel me? I need a few more medals out here. You feel me? If you move too much, I swear, I'm working on my submissions. But yes, if you pin to the ground and stop resisting the rest, you good. Yo, with that said, this is why if you feel like hurting yourself, call 988. If you feel like hurting someone else, join a gym. Word. Come in and fight like Duplessis. And then we'll teach you, and maybe you can pick up some skills and be real technical like Chimaev. Alright? Anyway, it's Magoo. Like, subscribe. I'm off this bitch. Oos.